Hey y'all, this is Evony's Mighty One here. I know it's been about a week or so since I put out my last video, and so I wanted to put out a new video for you guys with some new content. I wanted to go over the auto join feature. It's relatively new to Evony, and I know a lot of people have been using it, and there's still some questions as to how it works and what you should do. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks. I only purchased it for the purpose of this video, and I've done some tests with it so that way I can give the most relevant and accurate information as I possibly can. So one of the things that a lot of people are having issues with is, their PvP players, and during SVS, they would go out and they'd try to ghost troops, and people would be auto joining no matter what they're ghosting on, including like the boss one zombie or the boss two red cap. And it's like, why are people joining? Even if it's clear across the map and it's a 20-minute march. So what you need to do if you're doing the auto join features, you need to go in and, like under Terminator, you need to go in and uncheck all of the smaller bosses, and you need to do the same thing with Serbs and Sphinx, Yimmer, Knight, Warlord, Golem, Witch, Hydra, Lava Turtle, Pan, the Pan 1 and 2, and of course with the Hydras and maybe the level 1, and 1 and 2 for the Golem, Witch, and Warlord, and Lava Turtle, and Sphinx, and maybe the level 1 for the Serb and the Knight, and level 1 and 2 for Yimmer, because you never know what your teammates are going to be using as a ghost boss. And honestly, having it send troops to their ghost rallies, it does really become taxing on the player, because they're trying to hide the fact that they're ghosting, and then all of a sudden all these people are marching into their ghost rallies. So do your teammates a favor and uncheck a lot of these bosses. If you didn't know that's how you do it, now you would know. You just click on the little arrow and you come in and uncheck each one. Next, another thing I've had people tell me is that so long as you keep your app open all day long, that the auto join will always run no matter what. Because as you can see right here, there's the stamina cost while offline today, and it's only up to 2,000. So like if you were to close your app, once you reach 2,000 stamina used, the auto join feature stops. Period. There will be no more joining rallies until you're online. So some people are like, oh well, once you turn it on, it's period all the time. Period. That's not the case either. When you click start, there is a remaining auto join time of 8 hours. Now, I've had people say, oh, well, that 8 hours is only for like the off time. No, it's not for the offline time. It's actually for the online time. And you got 8 hours, and then it'll stop. And you have to come back in and you have to click start again for it to restart the auto join feature. So, I mean, that's what, 3 times a day? So, I mean, it's not that bad. And one of the main things that are really awesome about the auto join feature, as you can just see, I joined a rally without even clicking on it, and I was elsewhere in the screen. I joined multiple actually. Now, you could be out, say, working on your champions. I already worked on mine, but you can be doing your daily activities, um, anything. I mean, you could be out doing anything else that doesn't include, joining the rally, and it will still automatically join the rally for you. And that, I think, is actually quite a cool feature, because from what I'm told, bots cannot do that. The bots can have to be directly inside the the rally screen in order to join. So obviously they can't do other stuff at the same time as joining rallies. So that's a solid Evan they did for everybody. So that's a good shout out to them. And then of course, anytime you want to log on and actually manually join the rallies for yourself, you can always hit stop. Now, the way they set it up is there's always going to be, it's always going to start out with using T1 cavalry to join, and then it will change if you run out of T1 calves to the next T1, and then just keep sending your T1s, ending with T1 siege being the last that it'll send before it starts in on the T2s. Now, half the time, yeah, your T1 will die, and you'll have no return march, which is awesome. because with no return march, if you're in a big alliance such as mine, which runs tons of rallies all day long over and over and over, the faster you're back, the faster you can join more rallies. So being able to have the troops go in here instead of doing the 3-4 minute return march makes it a lot easier for you to be able to join more marches. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Now you can, in the auto join, also click this and set a preset. And this isn't the same as your regular presets that you would find in the rally spot. This is specifically for the auto join feature. But you are required to put at least one general and one troop, which means no matter what, you will still also always have a return march. Now you can always pick a general that has, high march speed buff, so that way you can have your troops return really fast. That's by all means do that. You can use Vibers for the extra double drops on your bosses when you win. I mean, you can set it up however you want. You just uncheck the join with one soldier, and you select that, and you set up your preset. But you have to set all 6 of the presets in order for it to actually allow you to save it. So that way, it's sending 6 different types of truth. So you want to keep that in mind and how you want to have them all set up. And then, like I said, if you want to ever exit, you just click stop, and you can manually join the rallies yourself. I don't join Vikings right now because I have way too much gold on my hands, and I have way too many research stones on my hands. My academy is maxed out at 40. All research is done. So at the moment, I'm at a stalemate, and I'm working on headed up to the next keep level. I'll be keep 43 soon enough. Um, if you like my content, please like and subscribe and share. And please leave a comment if you have anything you would like for me to make as a how-to, or need anything explained on what to do in the game. And I will definitely read your comments, and I will work on making a video so that way you guys can see how to do what you need to know. I hope y'all have a great day.